Might be difficult to see, but right along here is a line. So this J-pin appears to be bent, or this bracket appears to be bent. So we'll need to take a look at that, and that might solve, or I'm hoping that will solve the problem with the mower deck not being level. So this fix is really easy. The first thing you need to do is make sure you've isolated the battery. You don't want to have any issues like that. Take the key out of the ignition. You can go as far as removing the spark plug cable. I didn't do that here. I just isolated the battery, took the key out. Next thing you want to do is you want to get your deck off. If you've got the same issue that I have here, you can fix it without taking the deck off fully, but I would recommend, it's a very easy step. If you don't know how to do that, I will make another video and show you how to remove the deck on this cadet here. I'll link that in the description once it's available. So once you have your deck off, you're going to want to look to see if anything looks abnormal, anything's bent or twisted. And as we could see before, the bracket from this side did look bent. Now, on closer inspection, yes, that is definitely bent. So let's have a look and see where we think it's bent from and what we can do with it. So here we have the bracket, looking at it from the way that we could see when it was on the mower. Now, as soon as I pulled this off, you just go wham. The angle on that there, that's meant to be a 90-degree angle here. I don't know what that's at there, something less than 90 degrees. So what that means is that the deck is just not sitting right. This pin secures it in here. So that's holding the deck at that angle there. This pin, it's not holding it correctly. Now, whether that's causing the deck to fall to the left, I think it is, but it may not be the only issue I have. So I want to go and make sure that there isn't anything else there with the deck. I'm going to try and straighten this out, and we'll see if that fixes this issue. The other issue that may be causing the deck to be lower than it should be is this sort of ratchet mechanism here. This is the part that secures the deck, or that deck bracket, onto the deck, and it kind of just slots into one of these grooves here. Well, I guess it goes up and down like that, but once it's locked into place, that's where it should stay. Now, if that were too high, then it would drop that side down too much. Now, if it were too low, it would keep the deck too high. So I think it was too high, or it's because the bracket was bent. So I'm just going to look at that and see if the bracket being bent is the only issue. Now, when I took this bracket off, or when I took the deck out, the other thing that I realised was this bracket was actually sitting at an angle. Now, to my knowledge, that bracket is meant to be straight up and down. Now, if you put it at the angle, I don't remember what angle it was exactly at, but the angle like this, it actually will lift the deck up a little bit. So that might be the only issue. I might get away with having that bent pin or bent bracket. I'm still going to try and straighten out the bracket just so it's straight, and I know that's not the issue. Now, it's not perfect, but I was able to straighten that out enough. I think that'll be fine to use that. Could do with being a little bit more. So that has fixed the issue of the deck falling over on one side or leaning over on one side. This side is actually really high now compared to the other side. So that little adjustment nut there, I just need to put that up one slot. I think it'll be fine.